Oh, live meeting.
So good evening, YouTube. My name is Endemilian. I will be the host today, and we're gonna discuss about races. You know, more than a movie, Black Panther. In this whole week on Aprendi, we are discussing about the races because we believe that's important way to do, you know, to discuss important thing in the world, not only in Brazil, but in the world. And I am 32 years old. I'm from Goiânia, but nowadays living in Campinas, São Paulo. I'm geologist. And we have some guests here. How about you? Can you introduce yourself, Viviane, please?
For sure. So my name is Viviane, but you can call me Vivi. I am 23 years old and I live in Teresina, Piauí. And here I study industrial engineering or production engineering. So I met Aprendi on Instagram. So it's a pleasure to be here talking with you guys.
Yeah, my pleasure. Awesome. And how about you, Felipe?
Me, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good evening, Endo. Good evening,
Sorry.
everyone. No problem. I am Luis. I am 23. I'm living in São Carlos, São Paulo, where I am doing my PhD in chemistry. It's a pleasure to be here with you this night.
Awesome, Luis. Thanks. And how about you, Sarah? Can you introduce yourself, please?
Oh, okay. Hi, guys. My name is Sarah, and I am 20 years old, and I'm learning English. I don't speak very well, but I'm trying. And it is my first time here, so I'm sorry because my listening, it is not so good, so I need to understand, and my internet is lazy, so sometimes it is on delay, but I'm happy to be here and thank you for explaining about
Awesome.
this conversation.
Awesome. First of all, be welcome, you know, and we are all here students, so we are learning from each other, so that's it, you know. Be comfortable, please. How about you, Camila? Can you introduce yourself?
Good evening, guys. My name is Camila. I'm 25 years old. I'm from Recife, Pernambuco, and I'm a developer. That's it.
Awesome. Very good. And how about you, Erica?
Hello, everyone. This is my first time here, so my English is not so good. My name is Erica. I'm from São Paulo. I have 43 years old, and I work as a project manager. That's it. I know the Aprendi this week, yesterday or so this week.
Yeah, very good. You're welcome as well.
Thank you.
So guys, we have to answer some questions discuss about, you know, talking about the races. And in your opinion, how important is it to be represented in the media in general, you know, TV shows, soaps? What do you think, Luis Felipe?
Oh, I think is very, very important in this media and in TV, especially in TV. It's so important people see things related with situations out of your bubbles, you know. Sometimes it's important to see that exists a world different from your own. It's very important to the people be represented the Black people, the LGBT people. You know, it's very important. The human too, in all these scenarios is very important.
Oh, very good. Thanks. And how about you, Viviane? What do you think? What's your opinion?
So I think it's essential because when we put just a few group, just for example, if on TV we just saw white men, then we just have their points of view, but we have to see others' points of view. So this kind of thing to be the places more represented, it's important, it's essential, because we need to see other points of view.
Yeah, very good point. And we saw on the video, that, the people very excited because, they felt represented by the Black Panther poster, and the actor as well, was awesome. And very, very good point, Viviane. How about you, Erica? What do you think?
I agree with my colleagues. I don't have all the words to explain this issue, but it's not for me. It's not a specific groups. We are humans, and we have diversity, and this is normal. This is normal. The homosexual group, homosexual is not a group, but for me, is all the same people. I speak with you, I speak with other people, and it doesn't matter if you like another girl or another man, or you have a black, how can I say, skin, black skin, or you have blonde hair or blue eyes or brown eyes. We are women, and we have how can I say, coincidences. We have friends. We can be friends with any people. For me, it's an important issue to discuss, because our society made these groups, but we don't have specific groups. The society made these specific groups for, and when the children born in a society that is normal, it's normal for these children too. Okay, our mind today have this opinion, because our society created this opinion. So yes. I don't have all the words to explain. Sorry.
I think I got it. And let's see. Thanks for sharing. Okay. What's your opinion, Sarah?
My opinion about I forgot the question. I will read again. In your opinion, how important it is to represent?
I'm going to repeat. Yeah.
I think that people can feel happy to see the person who representation the person, and know about that person and going through the same situation. For example, if they have preconceito, it is like, I don't know how to say it.
preconcept or prejudgment.
And a person who can see the other person and feels and what he felt. You can understand. I'm not good at explanation, and I don't have the real opinion about it. But yeah, the person who can see the represented and they go through the same situation the other person and can be feel happy or comfortable with yourself, and that's it.
Awesome. Very good. We are here to improve this ability to have a good discussion in English, because we are using the English to talk about the problem of the world.
Yes.
So if you want to be, an international citizen, you have to know about those problems. It's not only in Brazil. So, Viviane, did you answer this question, or Camila? I don't know.
I think it's me now.
Yeah, please.
In my opinion, it's very important for us to be represented in the media, especially for the kids, because sometimes they watch movies or like in the movies, if they sometimes they don't see some like black people in being the superhero, and they're like, oh my god, I think they can think, oh my god, just white people can be superheroes, but it's not true. But it's important for all of us in every age, but I think especially for the kids.
Yeah, very good point. We're gonna link with the second one, that is about the black superheroes, because it's about that. I think that the video showed very good. This kind of excitation, the people being represented. Because they told that since the beginning of the cinema, they don't have a space. They don't have a stage to act and to work. And to show yourself. So nowadays we are trying to overcome this problem. So I'm gonna connect with the second one. That is, do you know any other black superhero? Luis Felipe, please.
Yes, I like the subject. I like especially DC, and I know other superheroes. I can quote Martian Manhunter of DC, Firestrong of DC too. There's a Green Lantern that is
No.
black, the John Stewart. There's a Flash who is black too. I think DC is more concerned about representation. And from Marvel, I just know Black Panther and all the superheroes relate with, like Fury, and the Falcon, who are from the Avengers too. There's a lot of them.
Oh, very good. And you, Viviane, share with us.
I remembered the names of two, but they are cartoons. I used to watch on SBT. I don't know how to say in English, but it is Super Choque and Lanterna Verde.
Awesome. Very good one.
Because in the movie, the Lanterna Verde was I don't know how to say, but was represented by an actor that I forget the name now, but he's a white man on the movie.
Yeah. I remember. And yeah, I remember the Blade from Marvel, Blade from Marvel. And yeah, that's it. And how about you, Erica? Do you remember any black superhero?
No, I Google black superheroes now, and I search only Black Panthers. I see other girl, black girl, but I don't know the name. But I don't know others Black Panthers. Only only white people. White man or
Yeah.
white girl.
And how about you, Camila?
I can't talk much about superheroes because I didn't watch a lot of superhero movies. I just watched Batman and Spider-Man, but I can speak. I remember now As Visões da Raven. I don't know if you guys know,
Yeah,
but he's not a
I know.
superhero, but I just remember this one. It's very good.
Oh, there's Spider-Man Black too. Yes.
Yeah, the new
Really?
one is black. Yeah, the new one, Spider-Man's black.
Wow, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah, very, very interesting, the history. And how about you,
Nice.
Sarah?
I'm not usually watching the movies about superheroes. I prefer or other times about the movies, but I remember the cartoon too, the Super Shock. It is amazing cartoon. In Super Shock for me, it is superhero, but I know it is not. But I like it, and only I remember.
Yeah, very good. You know, I made this question, just to remember that it's not easy to show, black
Yeah.
superhero, and the people, felt about it. It's sad because, if you look, we look, for example, in Brazil, more or less a half percent, is black of the population, though they don't felt represented by the TV shows in Brazil, the soaps here in Brazil. So I'm gonna connect with another question about the women. That is, in the film, in the movie, the Black Panther, black women are portrayed, that means represented, as brave warriors who are the protective front line of the Wakanda countries. So they were, warriors. And how the black people are represented in Brazilian soaps, TV shows in general. Who wants to talk about it? It's controversial question, but it's good
Yes,
too.
good question.
Yeah. Do you want to start, Sarah, or you, Vivian?
Vivian is better.
Yeah, because we can talk about the carnival, and so on, and actress like Mate, black men as butler, and yeah, it's the main is trying to see the show how problematic is our soap, and sometimes we consume a lot of those things, but you don't pay attention on the signals, on the. What do you think, Erica?
I agree with you. We don't pay attention in this sensible information. The black man is usually robbery, stolen. I don't know the name, and in district, poor district, is not a successful man, and the woman is usually a maid or in commercial is related to carnival or sexual
Yeah,
sex
sexualized. Yeah.
sexualized. Yeah, thank you. And this is I don't know the word. This is the scene. It's not successful. We have, I don't remember a film or a situation now, but it's so it's few when we compare with the white people. The situation is rich and poor. The rich side and poor side is like this.
Yeah.
It's so few films or little films, few films that represent Black people as successful people, something like this. Only the specific actor or actress made this person. But it's not common.
Thanks for sharing. Yeah, I totally agree with you. It's a very bad situation. And what do you think about it, Luis?
Sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand the question very well. Can you repeat, please?
Yeah, in the movie, the Black woman was represented as warriors. You know, he protected the Wakanda. You know, but however, how are the Black women represented in Brazilian soaps, TV shows in general? How do you see?
Oh, the only place I see a considerable representativeness is in Globo News. I watch this channel, and there is some Black woman especially, but so poor, you know, it's so poor on the Brazilian medias. It's hard to find Black people and politics and journals, you know, and when Black people show, it's the noticiário, like the Jacarezinho
as a gangsters. Yeah.
No, this is the window of our society. Black people appear when they are dead. It's so sad.
Yeah, I agree. And so, Vivian, I'm gonna ask you another thing. That is, why don't we see Black people as prominent figure in our society? What's your opinion? Where's the lack?
Okay, I think it's a big process to racism in our society, because if we think the racism in Brazil was abolished in, I don't know, 100 years ago, yes? So, but it's kind of this. But after this, the Black people were at a bad situation, because they did not has nothing. So they were growing up in the long of the ages, the years. So the society we have now, it's okay. It's the more we have more Black people, but the white people has the most, I don't know, the most resources than the Black ones, because of this, of our history, because the Black people were to growing up just slowly, just, I don't know how to say, with baby steps to take some place at the society. So these places were to the white people. So I saw some video, I don't know where, but it was talking about the immigration of the Italians in Brazil. So they had a poor situation here, but I don't remember uh, the whole story. But they had a poor situation in the countryside of Brazil, but the government gave to them some, how can I say, some land to improve the, I don't know, they to to give them more resources, because the government just saw the white skin of them, and our population, black, they just forget. And I think it's so, I don't know,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
felt angry with this.
You told a thing, very interesting, because sometimes when we are discussing about the social quotes, the people, oh, but this benefits, that don't make sense. But if you think about, the social construction of the Brazilian population, you can easily say that we have more than 500 of quotes social codes, for the white people, white population, with the Germanics, the origin of Germanic and Italians and so on. So yeah, it's a very interesting thing to discuss a lot, because we have to take off this prejudgment. Very good one. Thanks for sharing, Vianney. And let me see. A question for Sarah. Do you have a lot of Black people in your work environment? And what position are they in? Can you share with us?
Okay. In my environment, there are a lot of people in the Blackpink, because my best friend, the artist in Black, and she was an amazing girl. And I every time I'm usually go in her house, so her family, it is the black skin, and I love them. And my family, my grandma, it is the black skin. So I have this connection relationship with the black skin, but I know in the media, in the television and serials, the things are changing now, but usually you see the woman they cleaning the house, or in the poor situation, and it is currently in the society. Even though the woman's black skin, the black woman, there are a representation. For example, the last year in serials and televisions like Thelma won the Big Brother, and Jojo, it is like, I don't know, I think it's singer, and she won the farm, like a fazenda. So there are some women's black women's that representation, and the black women's and the black peoples in the society in Brazil. And I know it is a big deal for the other persons who that are in the same skin. So it's changing, and I have the bigger relationship if the other people that are the colors different than me. So it is it.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Thanks for sharing. And let's go to another question to Camila. Camila, do you usually consume products made by Black people, and what? What kind of products?
That's hard. I think I watch movies. I don't know, products. Like what? I think I watch more. I don't know who does my shampoo.
But you can extend, the question for TV shows. I think you already shared with us, And,
Yes, TV shows I watch.
For example, Instagram pages and, the people that produce contents to the social media.
Yes, I do. I don't know if you guys know How to Get Away with Murder. And we have Annalise. Oh my God, this actress is amazing. And yes, I think the thing that I consume most from Black people is movies or in the TV shows. I think that's it.
Very good. Thanks for sharing, you all, And
And songs too. Songs. Now I was thinking about it. Yes, songs. I heard a lot of Black people.
Yeah, I forgot the principle that I love, And,
yes.
Let me. So since the last year, I think or maybe this is the last year. I tried to change all my social media pages. I try to follow, for example, Black people that are doing content about the financial, about arts, about a lot of subjects, because it's important to support, their work. And sometimes we are here discussing, and you kind of realize that it's a very deep problem, isn't it? Very deep problem. It's very hard to discuss as well. So we have to start with, little behaviors, try to follow one, follow them, supporting the initiative. And we are doing something very interesting that is, we are discussing this hard subject, and live on YouTube that people can, watch the opinions and maybe try to join us to discuss in English as well. So yeah, that's it. I want your help, guys, that I have a very deep question and hard question. Let me see it here. That is, what kind of political action would you suggest to reduce the consequence of racism? Who wants to start? I have to think a lot. Awesome. Thanks, Luis.
We were discussing about the education yesterday. I think Camila was in the room, right, Camila?
Yes. Nice, and remembered me.
Awesome.
Even though you don't show your face today, I remember.
Not feeling pretty today.
Well, I think every change in society begins with education. We have to pressure the government to do these changes and teach, especially for kids. I think Camila agree with me. Especially for kids, we need to teach empathy. Is essential. It's essential to teach empathy for the kids. I think we can start the changes by education.
Very good one. And another one, Camila, can you think in another?
I think the same thing that Luis said. We discussed about it yesterday, and I think education is very important for everyone in a lot of aspects, not just for races, but a lot of things. And we know that in Brazil, we don't have a lot of education. It's not everybody doesn't have the access, to education. So I think if we had this education for everybody, it would be very different nowadays.
Yeah, I agree with you. But, we are creating a political, group here. So I want another idea. What do you think, Vianney? Can you share with us? Do you have another?
I agree with Luis, because I really believe that education can change the world. If you give resources to basic education, you are contributing to the education and the good growing of these kids. And if you contribute build with the college, or I don't know, the high school, you are contributing for a great growth of them too. And if you give resources to the university, you are contributing to some researches and jobs too at the university.
Awesome point. Awesome point.
So it's so important. Now we are living at a situation that we need a lot to the researches of the university. So I think the countries that have this kind of thing are better than us, because we are cutting the resources of the university. So it's
very good point. So the people is come back. Guys, how was the conversation? Did you like? How was for you? Wanda, how was the conversation for you?
A really good conversation. Racism is a good subject to discuss. We need to discuss every day. It's hard, but it's necessary. And Well is a really beautiful host and good host. I love him.
He's awesome.
Yeah. A good conversation.
So thanks, Wanda. So we were creating a political group, in the main room. So we are spreading this idea, on YouTube, live on YouTube. So I would like to hear from Leticia, the question number 9. As a language community, how can we help reduce the inequality generated by races?
Oh my God, this me in my group we just discussed until the 4th, because every question is so deep. But as a language learning community, how can we help reduce the inequalities?
Yeah.
A good way is what we are doing now today. So we are discussing, and it's very important to see other points and try to construct something to solve this problem, right?
Yeah. I shared, in the main room, that sometimes this subject, is uncomfortable because it's a very deep, problem that we have in our country. But if you want to learn another language, be an international citizen, have to learn about the world's problem, not only Brazil, And racism is very deep in Brazil, and but that the problem exists in Africa, in a lot of places. So I have to learn. And how do you think about the question number 9, Emerson?
So we also didn't discuss it about this topic, but so I think that we have so many words that we use in our days, and these words represent some aspects of racism. Do you know? I don't remember. Let me see, like criado mudo, for example. I never imagined that this word has an aspect of racism, do you know? And yesterday, I was reading a little book and I see this expression and explaining how this word represented some racism in nowadays until in nowadays, and we have so many other words that we use, like nega maluca, like
Yeah.
so many words. I don't remember now, but if you will do a Google, we'll see so many words. And
Yeah.
I think that we are on the way, but we have a great struggle front of us, do you know, to change this mentality, to change this racism that is inside of us sometimes. Sometimes I see that we don't understand anything about racism. We don't know anything about racism, do you know? Myself, for example, I'm a white man. I don't know nothing about racism. I have to learn, and I have to fight to change
Yeah,
this, do you
I
know?
agree. So
That's all.
thanks for sharing, Leticia and Emerson. I think I agree totally with you. You know, we are doing something very important that today, that is to discuss about in English. That is important, you know, and live on YouTube. So guys, I'm gonna share with you the social media here, the chat of the Aprendi. And please feel the feedback and give us some, you know, advice if you like about subject. If you don't like the subject, if you add something, you want to suggest some subject, you know. I hope you liked this meeting, and please be safe, you know. Wash your hands, stay safe, you know, stay at home if it's possible. And was awesome. I really appreciate. I would love to stay here sharing with you good things, you know. Thanks all. Bye, guys.
Nope.
Thank you.
Can I
Thank
just
you.
close something
Bye.
Yeah,
really
yeah.
quickly?
Go ahead.
Guys,
Well.
if you answer this feedback, there's no need to answer the one that you receive on the email. Here will be more quickly. Just it. And bye-bye, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye
Well,
bye.
thanks.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
See ya, guys.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Bye.